The Benefits of a Plant-Based Diet by Sakshi Health. Disclaimer. This research is based on scientific research conducted by very reputed scientific organizations and institutes by conducting clinical trials. What are the leading causes of death worldwide? In the top 10, you'll see cardiovascular diseases at number 1, respiratory diseases, and the list goes on. A research done in Cambridge tells us that genetics is only 1%. 99% of the reasons of diseases is our lifestyle. And therefore, our lifestyle actually influences our DNA. It can actually change our DNA. Our parents, they pass down their DNA to us. We can have two choices, and that is either we change our lifestyle and therefore we pass on healthy DNA to our offspring. Hippocrates, the father of medicine, said, "Let food be thy medicine." Even the ancient Ayurvedic science said, food is your medicine. Between that time and today, what went wrong? We started to deal with symptoms rather than going towards the cause. And therefore, the analogy in the picture you see here, we kept mopping the floors rather than turn off the taps. A question we should ask ourselves, is food our friend or our foe? There is an invisible key to our health. What is that? Food is the only source that we have to get nutrition. From our mouth to our anus, the whole digestive system contributes to extracting the benefits of food and bringing it to our healthy body. And within that, the microbiota in the gut is extremely important for our health. What do doctors say? They say that the imbalance of the microbiota or the microorganisms within the gut is the main reason for ill health. There are two types of diet: the highly processed food, which is factory processed, robbed from its nutrients, and a lot of the times they're very full of sugar, salt, and refined oils. The other type of diet that we have, the choice is the natural food. And this food is full of life, includes vegetables, grains, legumes, nuts, seeds, and spices. A very interesting study published by the British Medical Journal, Real Effects of Not Real Processed Foods. The researchers from Sorbonne University, Paris, followed 105,159 adults, average age 43, from 2009 to 2018, chose food from 3,300 items. Every 10% increase in processed food, cardiovascular disease increased by 12%, coronary heart disease increased by 13%, stroke increased by 11%. The University of Navarra, Spain, followed 19,899 adults, average age 38, for 15 years, for 136 food items. Those who had more than 4 servings per day were 62% more likely to die from any cause compared to those who ate 2 servings per day. The risk of premature death increased by 18% per additional serving. Can a plant-based diet help a blocked artery? Dr. Esselstyn, he discusses this in his research. A patient called Dr. Joe Crow, he started having chest pains in 1996, and he checked out his cardiovascular, his cholesterol, his hypertension, diabetes, everything was normal. And then within a month, he had a heart attack. The sad thing is that he had no options for treatment because a stent would not be the right option. And therefore, he tried a plant-based diet. In trying a plant-based diet for 32 months, very sincerely, you can see in the picture, the before, you can see the diseased artery, and the after, you can see very clearly that the artery has now opened up and he had fully cured himself. Some people think that the plant-based whole food diet is extreme. Every year, 500,000 people will have their chests opened, they'll have a vein taken out, and they will have that reinserted and sewn into their coronary artery. Some people would quote that extreme. What are the health benefits of a plant-based diet? Promotes good health and reduces medication requirements. Lowers BMI and body fat. Prevents and reverses coronary heart diseases. Prevents chronic inflammation. Prevents and reverses type 2 diabetes. Increases longevity. Improves symptoms and reverses chronic illnesses. Boosts immunity, and 60% of our immunity is in our gut. Keeps the brain healthy, prevents many cancers. In a nutshell, what do we need to do to be on a plant-based diet? The first thing you need to do is stop refined oils. The second thing is stop all processed foods. Then the prescription or the advice is that we should try to minimize dairy, minimize salt, and minimize or stop sugar, but if not, then try to minimize sugar. Stop, if possible, meat. If not, then minimize meat. Stop, if possible, alcohol. If not, minimize alcohol. And now there's a few things that we should maximize, and this is more important. Rather than what you can't do, it's better to see what you can do, increase that and maximize that, and that itself will be a very healthy prescription for a plant-based diet. So number 1, maximize vegetables. Number 2, maximize fruits, maximize whole grains, maximize pulses, and maximize nuts. As Hippocrates said, let food be thy medicine, and as Ayurveda prescribes, food is thy medicine. If you like this presentation, don't forget to subscribe and like, and join us on Facebook and on Instagram.